Welcome back. In this lecture, I'm going to show you how to use jQuery to create a pulsing Wi-Fi icon. Let's get right into it. Here's our page with our pulsing Wi-Fi icon. Currently, it's in a disconnected state, so it's pulsing from a darker red to a bright red. If we click on the Connect Wi-Fi button, it'll change to a dark green and then pulse from a dark green to a lighter green. You might remember me telling you that I used a pulsing Wi-Fi icon in a web application to show whether or not it was connected or disconnected. Let's look at our code to see how this works. Here's our code and here's our HTML. Here's the Wi-Fi icon. It starts out with the offline class. The offline class has a reddish color assigned to it in the CSS panel. Then in the HTML we have our buttons. Here's the Connect Wi-Fi button, and here's the Disconnect Wi-Fi button. Let's go through the important CSS styling. Again, here's the Wi-Fi element with an ID of Wi-Fi status. We're using that ID as a selector and setting a transition property so that the color and the background color transition smoothly. We already touched on the offline class. Here's the online class with that green color. Let's look at our jQuery. We're using JavaScript's setInterval function, which executes this code block every 3 seconds. Let's go back up and run through the code. We're selecting the Wi-Fi icon by the ID Wi-Fi status and Wi-Fi status up here, and we're saying if the Wi-Fi icon has the offline class, then here are the indicator colors. This one is the lighter red, this one is the darker red. Then we have an else if branch. If the Wi-Fi icon has the online class, then here are the indicator colors. This is the lighter green, this is the darker green. Let's scroll down a little bit. Now that we have the colors of the Wi-Fi icon set, we immediately set the color to the shimmer value, whatever it was. If it's online, then it's going to be this value. If it's offline, then it'll be this value. Scrolling down a little more, we have JavaScript's setTimeout function. SetTimeout is a delay. So right after we set the icon to the shimmer value, we wait 1.5 seconds, and then we change the icon back to the indicator color. And again, the indicator color is defined here. If it's offline, it's this one. If it's online, it's this one. And then after the setTimeout function, it kicks off again from the beginning. It checks the class again, and then it sets the shimmer, and then it sets it back to the initial color. We have a separate function for the Wi-Fi buttons. We're selecting both buttons by using the class toggle Wi-Fi button. Both of these buttons have that class. We're using the click method. When the user clicks on one of the buttons, it splits the toggle attribute using the semicolon as a delimiter. The split method actually breaks these items out into an array. We have online and offline. Here we have offline and online. In the Connect Wi-Fi's array, online is item 0, offline is item 1. In the Disconnect Wi-Fi array, offline is item 0, online is item 1. After we have our array, we select the Wi-Fi icon and remove array item 1 and then add array item 0. If we selected the Connect Wi-Fi button, then when we click on it, it'll remove item 1, which is offline, and then it'll add item 0, which is the online. So it removes the offline class and then adds the online class. If we clicked on the Disconnect Wi-Fi button, then we would remove item 1, which is online, and then we would add item 0, which is offline. Now that we understand this, let's go back to our page. As you can see, the icon's color is changing and it continues to change. When we click on Connect Wi-Fi, the offline class is removed and then the online class is added. And then the shimmer color is set and then removed and then added again and then removed. When we click on the Disconnect Wi-Fi button, the online class is replaced with the offline class. And then it shimmers on and off. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.